What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video back into a series that you may have unexpected. Haven't been expecting for quite some time because it's been a long time since the last episode was posted on YouTube. But anyways, welcome back to the Silver Dollar City recreation. You're going to be seeing this a little bit more often now. Now that Time City's starting to get closer to completion, you're gonna see more episodes of this. If you guys didn't know, this is gonna become my main project after I finish Time City fully. And one stream, I was just like, you know what? I want to work on the Silver Dollar City recreation. I got some good reference photos of what I needed to finish up this building. So, anyways, this is the administration building slash ticket building. They're all kind of combined into one big building, so I wanted to complete it that way I can finish up more of the entrance area and everything like that. So I'm gonna the way this is gonna work from now on is I'm going to start from the entrance of the park and then work my way through the sections until they're fully done. So in other words, I'm not going to move on to a section until I'm completely done with the area. So anyways, we're actually pretty much done with the entrance area, which is actually pretty good because the main thing I need to do is finish up this building. I might kind of finish up a little bit of the Ozark Marketplace, which is like the giant gift shop that you go through when you exit the park. So this part is just kind of roughly accurate. It's kind of it's a lot of just trees and foliage and some staggered rocks going up towards the building itself, so it was kind of interesting. I did place the trees kind of, exactly where the trees are. I tried to use the same type of tree as best as I could, so it's actually pretty accurate and everything, which is actually kind of cool. Now, as for this building, a little bit of the size of stuff is off, just slightly, but sometimes you got to roll with it, and you're not gonna get 100. You're never gonna get 100% accurate. But I want to get as close as possible is the thing. So there's a lot of like brown vines kind of hanging off this building. There's a lot of wall climbers in this park on a lot of the buildings, which actually gives the park a lot of character and everything, which is actually kind of cool. So anyways, I go to this admin building quite often. I walk past it every single day on my way to work, and I actually go into the admin offices quite a bit if I need anything. Usually, it was kind of cool. So anyways, there's a little dormer at the top of here that I had to figure out, and I made it a little bit bigger than what the actual one is, just because, that's just how Planet Coaster has to work. So we went with that, and I replaced the security camera with the Theme Maker's Toolkit security camera as well. I thought it looked just a little bit better, and then I got into this saying, I might want to look at something else for those rocks, but I was like, no, I'll just leave those. They work the best as they possibly could. So those are what we go in, and I'm pretty proud of how the admin building entrance actually turned out. It actually looks really good, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I do probably still need to do a little bit interior on this building even after this episode, but that's okay. We still have we're always going to be adding and making stuff better. So as for the next episode, I'll probably be working a little bit more, or a little bit on, at least a little bit more on, like, the guest relations building and everything like that, and doing some final touches over there, and just getting that path over there kind of completed. And then after I'm kind of done with the area, I will probably actually put down real path for the guests. Right now, I don't have real path. I don't want to use real path until I know I'm completed with the area and just kind of know that the terrain is complete and everything like that, because I do a lot of changes in the terrain, and any time I do that, I would have to delete the path and then re-put the path down again, which does kind of, a lot of people were asking to look at the time traveler site, so I had to go over there again. This is a live stream, so if you guys do want to catch these live streams in person, be sure to go follow me on Twitch and make sure your notifications on to let you know when I go live. I actually have a schedule on Twitch, so you actually can go see when I'm live, which actually is very nice. So anyways, yeah, I wanted to complete this side of the building. This is the one reference photos that I didn't have yet, so I wanted to go and do those. And it was actually more simple than I was expecting, which was actually pretty good, which made it a lot easier to do. Of course, a lot of wall climbers. And like I said, on a lot of these buildings, this park's really, really rustic. So there's actually a little piece there for, I think it's a Wi-Fi thing. I'm not sure exactly if it is or not, but anyways, this area actually turned out really good. I'm very happy of how this looks overall when it comes to like the actual real life. It actually is pretty decently close to the real thing, so I'm pretty excited about that. And if y'all know, I really want to make this park the most accurate recreation of SDC imaginable. You know, as of right now, I don't think anyone's really done any recreation of SDC on Planet Coaster, and if they did, it's not going to be like mine at all. It's going to, there's no way it could be unless another worker was actually working on it. So, because I know this park pretty much in and out, and I can get all the reference photos I need, even of backstage areas. So, I know I can make my backstage areas look pretty accurate. So anyways, this is the ticket booths over here. I might go back in and adjust those depending. There's actually a set of lockers over here, so I decided to put a set of lockers. I had to readjust the inside of this a little bit because I did make a mistake in it, and then I had to change it again. But, you know, that sometimes happens, so no biggie. We can always fix things when we can. So I actually had to find a couple of older reference photos because I already had reference photos of this area back already, so I just didn't actually build yet into it. So my main goal was to try and enclose the building, get it finished up, and go from there. So, and again, I might change up the booths a little bit. I want to put some info booths for the actual guests, you know, so that way guests will actually walk through here. I need to put some attractions. You know, I do have some restrooms I add in here as well. So we'll just kind of see how it plays out. I might put the info booths kind of hidden behind the walls so that it looks like they're just using the windows, which is kind of what I want to go with. So I think it'll work quite nicely. The roof was a little bit interesting to figure out because I was using the Google Maps to see what the roof kind of looked like and see what was up here. So there's might be a couple of inaccuracies. It might be a little tiny bit different, but I did the best I could for what I could see in the Google Maps because you can only zoom in so far and to kind of see. There's actually not too much on that roof. So anyways, this is where I kind of had to adjust because I did kind of mess up on this. So anyways, yeah, the restroom's right there, and I had to kind of adjust where it was, and then I had to make some adjustments on some of these pieces anyways. So back here is actually where they turn in that back section is actually where they turn in money for the day, which I don't know if I should actually say that, but anyways, it's a very secure room. No one can actually get in there. So anyways, moving on. There's actually a wall here that was kind of interesting. I didn't know how to kind of do it. I didn't even know what it was made out of. It was kind of weird. So I used these like picket fences. Actually ended up making it look pretty decently well. And it actually was actually, I think, a good idea, and actually turned out pretty decent for what it looks like in real life. So pretty nice there. And like there is a couple spaces here and there that I do have to work on a bit, but I know you guys are always going to be waiting for like the more exciting episodes when we get into like building, you know, some of the attractions, like more like time traveler and stuff like that, which we've already built, but I'm probably going to redo a lot of stuff. So don't get comfortable with what I've already done. we're gonna go hardcore and kind of finish everything off. So anyways, I kind of came to an interesting point here. Part here where this wall ended up being a little big, so I ended up kind of improvising to kind of fix up that of how that could work. So then there was a couple of, you know, just typical parts on top of the building that I had to create to make this kind of look. And again, I'm just going based off of Google Earth's top view, so I'm just trying to, I just saw a couple pieces and I placed them down of what I think they would have been or looked like. So I just kind of went off that a little bit. And again, there wasn't actually a whole lot up here, so I think we did a pretty decent job. And you know, I just, to make that cube a little bit more, I added like some electrical boxes and stuff like that. And then the last piece here was to put a roof and finish up this little spot right here where the mill is, or whatever you want to call it, and just kind of finish her up and stuff like that. So I have been doing a lot of work off screen, and I don't know if it shows much at all, but I did do a lot of work off screen, just so everyone knows. But anyways, that is going to do it for about this episode. Sorry, it's kind of short, but this is all we get done in the stream. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this. And I'll catch you guys in the very next live streamer video. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and even cooler tomorrow, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye.